David Well.
Porting by... Oh, it's gorgeous.
Hey! The first tree I'm here with.
This has been talked about for so long. This game honestly does look pretty good. Like, visually.
I can't continue? Oh, so sad. Why? Can you put, like, an arrow? Don't highlight the text. That's bad game design, because I could barely tell. Alright.
We also had the lights off for this, too. So
Graphic design was their passion.
We're
They
gonna
had to
go
pick a very similar color.
Oh my goodness, that's
here,
a long loading bar.
I'm here with Mike and Jonas. Oh, no, it's gonna go like, zoop!
Okay.
So we're gonna stay silent during the dialogue portions. We're gonna get immersed.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Is there subtitles?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I need
Okay.
subtitles.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Let's go, supportive relationship.
Yo!
So yeah, welcome to the first tree. Me and Jonas played like the first 5 minutes of this, and Jonas went, "This has to be a video."
And then it wasn't.
Same with Earthworm.
For 6 months. But we did, or maybe not quite that long. But here we are, and I'm glad.
So yeah, I'm a fox. I can double jump.
Did you ever play this game by yourself?
No,
Okay.
I don't know anything about this game.
When you said I can't continue, I thought maybe you did.
Well, we played it the one time. I didn't know if it's saved. Also, is there like a camera sensitive?
What's commentary mode?
Maybe it's like descriptive audio.
Maybe that's like for people who are talking, like streamers. I don't know. There we go. I want a better.
Can we
camera.
ragdoll?
How do we ragdoll?
I don't know. I was kidding.
Where are the controls?
What, just like Lois falling down the stairs? I feel like I just
I'm not gonna.
tumbled down a
Oh, I can
little.
play with the D-pad. Ill. Oh yeah, here's more dialogue now.
Oh no! Is it dead?
How do I do this? How do I sniff?
Trigger?
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
That's it?
I guess. I thought he said more stuff. I remember him saying more. Like, oh, that was his child or something.
Her
She couldn't
child?
stay, though.
Oh.
She had to find her other two children.
Oh, there you go.
So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
It's a Temple of Notch.
Bro, gem sheep. But yes, the first tree.
Serbian man driving a half car. We're crossing the border from
Fox
Montenegro.
looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Dang, cameraman going crazy.
The cameraman went through such a challenge to record this.
I mean, he has to run and keep up while holding that camera steady, dude.
And it's raining?
Fox, slow down. Okay. I wish the camera was not like right in this fox's butt though.
We don't like that fox ass.
Isn't it a mother? Because it said it was looking for her children or something.
Yeah. But surely mother foxes take shits too, you know?
Nah.
Nah.
Girls don't poop.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, this is the game.
Are these her other two children?
No, these are the lights we have to collect.
Oh.
We collect them all, we unlock,
I guess the first tree.
If we collect them all, then we can play as Luigi.
This really, this is like open world turned up to 11.
Yeah, I didn't know, I don't know, I don't remember how much I paid for this game. This is one of those things where I was like, oh, it's like $1, might as well, it looks kind of cool. And then I never played it, and then Jonas one day was like, we're playing it.
I mean, I do like these visuals a pretty good amount. Like, stylized
Dude, it
visuals
looks
like this
better than
always look-
Scarlet and Violet.
I mean, it legitimately
It
does.
does.
It was probably made
Even though
in
the-
like half the time, too.
The fox model is kind of goofy.
Yeah.
It's a fox, I mean.
No, but like the way it looks with the rest of the world, it looks fine. It just
Well, it pops out. That's like the
Yeah.
main thing you want as your character. I don't know how much of this I need to collect, but yeah, the world looks pretty good. I feel so. Here's the thing: I like snowy areas in video games, but they always are barren and have nothing in them. They're not like they don't have that excitement. You know what I mean? Like in Minecraft, like no mobs spawn in snow.
What about polar bears?
Polar bears suck.
And
What about
igloos?
husks?
And
Husker,
Or strays?
strays. Yeah, I would say Husker deserts.
what about ice sheep?
They should make ice cones.
Well, there's snowballs.
That's what's red. That's Reggie ice. Don't you know?
We can take a shit here.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Josiah?
That actually does say Josiah.
No, it's
No, it says
Joseph.
Joseph.
No, it doesn't. That's
Yes,
an
it
I.
does. That is Joseph.
Isn't it EI? Or
No,
That's
it's.
EP.
it looks like.
Can we put it in our inventory or anything?
We don't have an inventory.
What do you mean?
Jonas, I'm pressing all the buttons right now.
1 out of 10. No inventory.
Too much ice.
Too much snow.
This is what they meant by too much water. Ooh, there's a.
It's another toy.
Should be called the first toy.
While being very imaginative in its visuals and game direction, the first tree seems to lack.
A rocket!
The first tree seems to lack an inventory system. This is why us here at IGN are going to have to give this game a 3 out of 10.
Imaginative in its world design is like a euphemism for incredibly boring. Not that this game is incredibly boring, but you know what I mean? It could be.
No, it is like. I do find it is like, yeah, every like game review, like I remember like the one like video kind of popped off at the whole like topic back in the day that got everyone talking about it was like the one video Donkey made or whatever about game reviewers. But he did have a really good point there because it'd always be like, yeah, this game leaves a lot to be desired. It's not that great. 8 out of 10. They made it so like 5 out of 10 is an average. 5 out of 10 is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like 7 out of 10 is like average.
Well, it would just be like
literally the
if you're
people
taking-
who like review video game
Here's the
journalists.
thing.
Video game journalists are like pretty much failed like journalists, honestly. They
failed
just-
like real journalists.
Yeah, they just come to video games and they never played video games, so they rank things badly. Like, if you ever look at video game reviews, movie games have such good reviews while everything else has like
As a
crap.
kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so
Feels
cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Darwinism moment.
Darwinism moment.
Hey man, the strongest survive. He would have died without the first tree. I have a feeling.
Yeah, when I was there in my backyard, I saw the one tree.
How much
And I
you want to
was
bet
like-
this game is going to be about, like, the tree his dad chopped down to make a... Like, it was his first tree chopping down to make wood because he said he wanted to be a lumberjack.
Honestly,
Probably.
yeah.
And how he saw a fox there and he was like, oh, and it died. It was its home.
Yeah, what if this... Yeah.
Well,
This
just
game
cutting
is
down-
like...
And he said he's from Alaska. I mean, I'm just saying, from all I know about Alaska, they got dog sleds, they got... Except the fox would probably be like an Arctic fox, I feel like.
I feel like this... It might be, like, Alaskan tree, but it might take place in, like, Montana or Washington State or something.
I don't know. Like I could very easily see this ending up as like, yeah, that's the normal ending. But if you collect all those lights there, you find out the fox is in the coma the whole time.
The fox is in a
Oh,
coma?
after it saw Ho, after stealing that bike, after stealing Misty's bike.
Yeah, no, the fox was actually born in like the 1930s, but it's in purgatory right now. So it's
Oh.
actually not in a coma. It was in a coma,
Oh,
but now
okay.
it's reliving the years that it lost in the coma. So now it's in purgatory because it died, but now it's looking back on those years. Welcome
This is
to,
what
welcome to
happens.
film theory.
This is what the...
What happens when you declare a bank holiday, I guess. Jeez.
No, but seriously, like literally at least like 50% of those like
Thumbnail
big,
shot.
at least like 50% of those like big theories that you'll have about, like, oh, you'll never see your favorite childhood cartoon the same again. And it's literally either characters in a coma, characters really depressed and is hallucinating, characters actually dead.
Yeah.
That's
In other
all
words,
it
it's
is.
just something stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that blinding light up there. No, it's his buddy.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different.
That's
They made
sick.
fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
His dad's probably dead.
I would hope not. This
And
poor
then
guy.
and he has like cancer and he's gonna die soon, so he's gonna see him soon.
Why did you laugh at that?
I didn't laugh. By the way, this is important. This is a PSA for everyone to say hello to or talk to your parents more and ask them about their lives.
Wait, is that
The giant tank.
Oh. Base, we're gonna die.
There's no fall damage. I'm a fox.
Oh.
jumps off mountain, breaks all 4 ankles at once.
We're stuck.
I was like, did I not move on this?
This is the end of the game. Your paws freeze to the cold metal and you die.
Cool tank though.
What if the tank ran over the baby foxes?
I
Like,
thought
what
I
if
was
it's
gonna have
about
the
like
messed
the
up
interaction
comments.
between people and nature and like during
What
the
if?
war?
Oh my God! What if this fox is his dad, like symbolizing his dad, and that one fox we saw
Ooh.
dead was his like first child, his like sister who died. Just theorizing
Base.
he has some dead siblings.
This is so stupid.
Look, it happens.
I know it happens.
Or like maybe it's like that was the first dead thing was like him getting made fun of at the like so his first one he saw.
You know that's That's a
I'm
better
making big
explanation.
predictions here. I remember one time I watched a horror movie with some people, and I just predicted the end of the movie at the beginning. And they're all like, because one person actually watched it before we all saw it, and they're like, how did you know? I'm like, what? Like, I just made a prediction. They're like, oh, oops.
So they ended up inadvertently spoiling it.
Yeah. It was fine.
The future the left wants.
You know what? I think the horse's name is Friday.
What?
Oh, you don't remember that? It was like the whole thing. I'm like,
It's a ball. Oh, we're at the beach. Whee.
no, it was like the whole thing. I'm like,
Playground.
it was that one like iCarly episode or whatever. Where like, the guys, we have a riddle here, and if you get this riddle right, you have a chance to appear on the show. A man walks into town on his horse on Friday.
Oh.
He stays there 3 days, and then he leaves. And then when he leaves, he still leaves on Friday. How does it work?
Oh, I remember that.
Didn't like someone who didn't even want to be on the show go, by the way, the horse is Friday or something like that?
No, it was like a obsessed super fan, I think.
Dude, I love
That-
iCarly despite all the terrible things about it.
But by the way, that whole idea is kind of creepy nowadays when you think about it, like teenagers having their own live stream and anyone could watch it, and like being that personal on there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Parasocial.
but like, you know,
Woo!
because then a lot of people are definitely just like, there's a bunch of creeps watching it. In
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
life, not in like the show. You know what the one thing I remember of that show is? Who's the one guy from Smosh? Shane? Whatever, the blonde dude. He appeared on that show.
Wait. Is Anthony and Ian?
No, there's like other Smosh members, like the newer.
Oh, I
I
don't
say
know.
newer ones. I know some of their names because I've seen them in other media. Shane's one of them because he used to be an actor.
Fred was also on that show.
Smosh?
No, on iCarly.
Yeah, he was on iCarly.
Oh my god, Weezer!
Huh?
Have you seen Fred say, oh my god,
Oh,
it's Weezer!
Yes.
No. I didn't watch Fred, so.
There's this
I do. I have seen that clip.
there's this clip from iCarly and they say, and now a word from our Spencer, and then he says, diphthong, and that's the end of the clip. And it's like sponsor, but it's Spencer,
Oh.
and he says diphthong because it's never mind.
Beautiful. Dan
Have
Schneider.
you ever seen the clip?
Dan Schneider truly was one of the minds of all time.
Dig up the thing.
Have you ever seen the clip of in iCarly when Spencer's like has a girlfriend or something and she's like, only good boys get popcorn? I'm a good boy. I always love that clip.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when
Oh,
I'm happy
God.
by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home.
Kind of a shit artist.
I then imagined designing my
He's
own
like
hideout.
8.
He's like, yeah, he's like a kid. That's
I-
pretty good for an 8-year-old.
I had
I
no
think
idea.
that
I thought
idea
he was like
of leaving
12.
home and drawing
15.
blueprints started my career. I
Buy a
found a lot of
computer, make
solace
some
in
computer
that.
art.
You think like
I'm not
15-year-olds are bringing in like their,
but I did
their
the same thing,
toy
you know?
trains for show and tell?
There's something special about having a place to call your own.
Sorry, I was
Now
reading the
look at us.
dialogue. What did you say?
Well, if
I'm saying
we
you think
count
like
renting
15-year-olds are
a
bringing in
Kindle
their
for
toy
our
trains for show and tell?
It's as close as we can get for
Oh,
now.
I didn't know. Look, it's not like it's always the same age.
Lore? They live in the city?
That's like saying like, oh, when I was 8 once, I like pooped my pants, and then like you start another conversation going like, oh yeah, and then there's this other time I was in the bathroom and I peed my pants. You're like, you pooped and peed your pants when you were 8? I'm like, no, I peed it when I was like 20. Come on.
What?
It was-
You could poop and pee your pants when you were 8, though.
I could have, but I didn't.
Oh, I did.
Correlation does not equal causation.
I did not poop or pee my pants. I don't know the last time I pooped or peed my pants. Oh, dude, there's footprints? Dude, this game is already doing better than Scarlet and Violet. More detail.
Where's the sandwich game, though?
True.
I am the sandwich.
Oh.
Eat me.
Oh.
I don't know what the goal is here, by the way. I've just kind of been looking for these bright
I
lights.
think
and
that's the point.
what are
yeah.
these hobo shacks, by the way? Is
Well,
this where the kid was living
are
on
those
his own?
chips? What flavor are those?
I think so, yeah, because he said he was making
No, royal
hideouts.
chips. Royal chips. Are we getting sponsored for this?
What's the any percent speed run for this game?
Should I look it up?
Oh, are you kidding me? I have to go back up there?
Yeah. Yeah, look it up, Jonas.
Don't spoil the game, Jonas.
I really don't want to.
Don't be like Josiah.
No, just
who
go on
spoiled-
speedrun.com then.
Don't
Okay.
spoil the game like Josiah did, who spoiled all of Earthworms for himself before we even finished the game, and he kept going, this looks about right. For the end.
Yeah, just go on speedrun.com.
Go, go, go. The first tree.
There's no way this is in speedrun.
Yeah,
Actually,
there is.
You were saying some other random Dorito
Any
game or
percent.
something.
19 minutes 46.
Well, we're
No,
21.
Doritos Crash Course?
Yeah.
Literally,
I don't need to hear it again. If
No,
but you can go
I
ahead,
won't. No, I
guess.
won't bring that up. I'm gonna say, one streamer that I watch, he literally brought that up to his chat like a couple days after I brought that up in the video.
You know what video you brought it up in?
What are you talking about?
Jonas wasn't there. I'll let you know that.
I know. I don't.
It was PM. Paper
Oh,
Mario.
Thousand Year Door.
No, just regular PM. I'm editing it right
What's
now.
going on?
Okay, I'm not gonna go into what the whole game was, but Doritos Crash Course was like a I think it was either free or it was like $2 type game, like one of those types of games on on the Xbox 360.
It was shovelware. Because we were talking about shovelware in Paper Mario.
Oh, okay. Where it was pretty much like a wipeout type game where you try to beat like a level as quick as possible, and you play as like your Xbox 360 avatar. That was it. But for some reason it was Doritos sponsoring, and like Doritos like plastered everyone in the game.
Okay, like Pepsi Man, but like worse.
It was a pretty fun game actually.
Yeah, because you were asking me and Josiah about. Are you kidding me? I have to come back up.
Nice.
You're asking me and Josiah if we've ever seen Wipeout, and I
Oh.
said no. I think Josiah said no. You said could we clear the original Wipeout course or something? And I was like, well, I couldn't
I was
tell
here
you.
when we were talking about Wipeout, but not Doritos.
Maybe it was. Did we talk about Wipeout?
It was
two
a more.
times?
It was a much more. It might have been. Yeah, I thought it was
Maybe
a
we
much
talked
more
about
recent
Wipeout
video.
twice, I guess.
Whatever, it's fine though.
The
But yeah, it's
Oh.
apparently it's a pretty big like at least like not a super big speedrunning game, but actually at least had something there.
I wonder if that was from his dad.
His Vietnam War war crimes. War crimes. Such a funny topic. What country performed the most war crimes? Does anyone know?
It's the U.S., isn't it?
No.
No, Germany.
No.
Japan?
Yes. Japan. Oof. You ever seen the war crimes they did? But the U.S. is up there. Don't worry.
I mean, it's not
Well,
not
Germany's got to be up there too.
it's not a contest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I do not know what I did.
Oh.
The day ran out. You're dead.
Oh.
I want to. No, I didn't collect everything. Can I go
Maybe
back?
Is
it's
this
timed. Maybe you only get like 20 minutes in a certain area.
Is this like?
Is this spring?
No, I'm saying like, is this? Do we cut the video here or do we?
Yeah, we can. Next time on the first tree.
I kind of said that as a joke, but I mean, okay.
Next time on the first tree, we'll explore this new area since I accidentally walked into it. Maybe. I don't know. See you guys then.